Now, as mentioned in an earlier story, on Sanctuary, people had relationships. There were men and women and boys and girls. And as Denitha grew up, she started to have a little interest in boys. But her grandmothers kept their eyes on her and wanted her to learn what she needed to learn and be strong because life was hard in Sanctuary. And they knew that someday they'd be able to get back on the surface. They'd have much work to do. But one day, when Denitha was working in the kitchen, a boy came in that she'd never seen before. And she could not understand why she kept finding her eyes going back to look at him. It wasn't that he was so special to look at, he was just a boy. But she had to admit he was an attractive boy. He had long curly hair, and he was very slim and looked very strong because he was helping to move some big containers. And he didn't seem to even notice her. But after that first time she saw him, she started noticing him more often. When she was eating, when the elders were telling stories, and when she was jogging. And one day, she saw him as she was walking toward her favorite spot to sit in silence. And she walked straight up to him and she said, "Hi, my name is Denitha, and I've seen you around, but I don't know who you are." And he looked at her and smiled and said, "My name is Mage. I live on the far corridor with my dad, but we moved over to this side. I've seen you too. So where are you going now?" "I'm going to my favorite spot to sit in silence." "That wouldn't be the one right next to the lava hole, would it?" "Well, I thought I was the only person who sat there." Mage laughed. "Why, that's the best and most favorite place of many people. Come on, I'll go with you and we can sit in silence together." And that was how Mage and Denitha began to become friends. Come back next week for another story about Mage and Denitha in Sanctuary. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe.